This is the FEMA Command Center. They have been running 24/7 now for 2 weeks, keeping in mind that they were on the ground dealing with Hurricane Harvey in Texas. And before that, they were dealing with 30 various emergencies around the country that simply don't get a lot of news coverage. But here's where we stand right now as it relates to Irma. We've got more than 5 million people across the state of Florida right now without power. That is a priority. Florida Power and Light is already moving assets into the area, but we have seen long lines of utility trucks coming from the East Coast down I-95, down into Florida, staging in advance of the storm, which is standard procedure, as you know. Whenever there's a major event involving power loss, utility crews from across the country and across the regions, sometimes even from Canada, come in to assist. So again, 5 million without power right now. The priority is going to be restoring power to not just the power stations, but the substations and the emergency facilities. So hospitals, for example, anything that is a critical infrastructure need. 192,000 people, according to FEMA, right now in shelters. That's of this morning in 590 shelters across the entire state. We can also tell you that they got 32,000 feds on the scene. 32,000 federal employees. Now, that includes the National Guard. But keeping in mind, they had to shift resources over from Texas. They had 30,000 on the ground in Texas. Then they had to leave some personnel there, then shift resources now over to Florida as well. In terms of staging meals, they've got right now 10 million meals ready to go in the area, in Florida and the surrounding states, and about 13.5 million liters of water. And they've got generators, and they've got shelters, tents in other words. They've got cots. They've got all of the things that they have learned that they need from having dealt with these emergencies over the last 25 years or so. They stress here, they are not the lead agency. It's the state that's in charge. FEMA comes in as a backup support role, but as you know, we saw this time and time again, Louisiana and Texas, to name a few, they become decimated and they need immediate help from the surrounding states and the feds. Back to you guys.
All right, Tom, thank you very much.